Hi, hello, welcome. So in this series, as I'm sure you've seen on many channels already over YouTube, I will be doing unboxings of Amazon supposedly lost packages. Now, I don't know how true this is. I bought this off eBay, so I can't claim to know 100% whether it is definitely a lost package or not, but I want to find out, and I want to find just some cool little items that I would never think in a million years to buy. As each episode goes on, I will be buying more and more. So the first episode, which is this one, I've got one box which has I think only like 10 items in it, and then we'll work our way up to get like 100 items or 100 boxes, what have you, until the final episode, and then we're going to treat this as an actual series. So I'm going to do so many episodes, cut, and then start from scratch, trying a different vendor. So as of right now, every box that you see me open during this series will be from eBay, and then we'll try and go to a different vendor, maybe Amazon Direct, or we'll go elsewhere to do the next series, and we'll do one box increase each time. And we will rate them items that we get basically in two categories. We've got trash or we've got cash. I'm expecting most things to go in trash, and I'm expecting this to be a big waste of money. However, let's go ahead. Here is our box from Amazon, from eBay, sorry, of Amazon lost packages. Like I say, I don't expect, need to be careful here not to cut myself. I don't expect to actually find anything of worth. So I know there are some channels out there and some people who have supposedly found laptops, which, if I'm being honest, I would say that that is a massive lie, and they just filled the box themselves to add the drama. But if I'm wrong, I apologize to those people. Sorry, that was loud. I apologize to those people if I am wrong, but I honestly just can't see you spending a couple of £100 and you getting a laptop in lost Amazon package. Surely Amazon would just resell it as a new laptop if it got returned to them, which it should do. If it's found, I'm pretty sure. And I'm also pretty sure that if you were to find any kind of laptop in these kind of series, that you wouldn't be able to use the laptop because the serial number itself should get banned. At least I know that's what they do with Apple, is I have lost an Apple, or an Apple product hasn't been delivered to me, so the series itself gets the serial number itself gets basically banned, so it becomes defunct. You can't use it whatsoever. Now, I'm really not sure what to expect in this box. There's lots of mixed views on eBay from the seller that I bought it from. No, I'm not discrediting the seller. It is just a lucky dip as to what you get, essentially. And right away, not Christmas anymore, but we get, smells fresh, we get a Christmas hat, which is too small for my massive head. I also have a misshapen head too. Well, considering we're in May, this isn't, nah, this is trash. I don't know how much this would cost if you bought it outright. I imagine it's £1 from Home Bargains or Walmart or wherever you're from. So I would say the first item is down as a trash item. Now we have what feel like plastic cups. Okay. And they are not plastic cups, they are paper cups. Wow. They are paper cups that are impressively British. They are unused, thankfully. Now, I might be British, but I don't think I'm that patriotic to use the United Kingdom flag. Yeah, that's also trash. Next item. This one is screaming at me. This looks like a backpack. See on there, Louisa Timms. Okay, made in China. Made in China. Iron Dog life jacket, swim, stable life jacket. Oh, is it it? Okay. Is it a dog coat so you can take your dog swimming? It is indeed a dog coat. Yeah, it's a dog coat. Okay. My dad does have a dog, however. Oh look, it's got a little fin. That's pretty sick. My dad does have a dog, however, it is a Rottweiler, and I don't think she would fit in this. However, that is a pretty cool item, so I'm just going to say that is... I don't think it's going to be cash money, so just to explain, to say something is cash in this series just means that it's a good item. Which I think this would be if you had a dog, and it would be fun to have your dog swimming about with a fin sticking up. Interesting choice of colorways. So you've got obviously your flowers, but then you've got mermaid scales or fish scales here. It feels good quality, to be fair. Could be a life jacket for myself. I forget things have flipped in the camera. Yeah, I'm going to say that that's cash. I do like this product. Bit weird, bit niche, but nonetheless, it's better than the first two items. Right, next we have... It's a t-shirt. And it's a crumpled up t-shirt. Is this evidence to a crime? Why is it being presented like this? I am so concerned right now. Is this evidence to a crime? Was this somebody's t-shirt who's now no longer with us? Fashion girl. Is this... Oh, okay. Let me just... I'm hoping it wasn't used in a crime. Let's go and put this on. So it's on. It's low cut, which is why I left this shirt on underneath. I really hope this wasn't involved in any kind of heinous or criminal activities. But that is trash. Sorry, but that is trash. Next up, we have a phone case. A case, mobile case, accessories, jelly case, screen protector, waterproof bag. Now, I don't use a phone case with my actual phone. And unfortunately, I can't put this on my phone because it's not for an iPhone. I don't even have a screen protector on my phone currently, which is sad. Oh, get off. Ah. However... Oh, okay, so it's fully encapsulating. I thought it was just the back, so it got really confused for a moment there. So 360 degree, fully PC plus glass. Designed for S21 FE. I imagine that's a Samsung. Yeah, it's very cheap. It is very cheap, and that screen protector it's not protecting anything. I've got my little cutter here. Let's just peel off the outside. Wait. Peel that off. Yeah, that screen protector isn't protecting anything. Just try not to stab myself. Actually, you know what? This is very, very sharp. Now, do not play with sharp items. However, using quite a lot of force to press down, so you can see the cuts there, but you can hear that. But that's not on the other side. So actually, that's not a bad screen protector. It's flimsy, but it's not a bad screen protector. However, given its overall design, that's plastic. You know what? I was going to say trash for this, but I imagine this was only a couple of quid. And for a couple of quid, it seems... I don't know if it'll protect your screen from a drop, because that is literally just a very, very thin bit of plastic. But it'll definitely protect your screen from, you know, something scratching it or it getting caught in something in your pockets. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say cash. If you bear with me, I'm going to take this off because I've had enough. Right. The hat stays on, but I wanted to get that criminal t-shirt off me. Right, next up we have... Let's have a look here. We've got balloons. And a lot of balloons. I'm not going to read out that address. That might dock somebody. It's like a party set. You got your streamers. You got your streamer. You have your happy birthday streamers. And you've got just an abundance of balloons that have stuff in them. You know what? It's actually not that bad. I imagine, once again, the box itself was only, I think, £10-15, if that. And I'd say this was a couple of quid from your local corner shop or whatever, so I'm going to say cash for this. It's not too bad. I did lose one, but it's not too bad. So we'll say cash for that. Next up, what do we have here? Oh, well, that's great. Don't know who would be buying these from Amazon. Surely you would get them from an actual reputable company. But then again, I guess it doesn't really make much difference. I have an abundance now of no smoking or vaping on these premises. And what I might do with these is just go start putting them in random places in my city. And watch people get confused. Just, you know, on a lamppost somewhere. No, actually I won't do that because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. However, I'm going to say that's trash. I don't know who would buy that. I don't know why they would buy it. Well, I know why they would buy that, but surely they're not even good quality. There's like a blurring on things. And that's not just the camera. Trash. Trash. Now this caught my eye. I don't know what this is. It's like a little jewelry box. That's actually pretty cool. So you've got your flowery pattern there. It's not made of like a strong thing, but it looks a bit like a pocket watch. However, you press that little button and you open up and it's a little kind of, is it jewelry or is it maybe for makeup, you know? Because that looks like a mirror, although it's not very mirror-esque. And then that looks like it might be a palette for certain, like blush and whatever else women use, or men, on their faces. But that's actually pretty cool. I Don't mind that at all. I've got no use for it. However, I'm not buying these for me to find things to use. I'm buying these to see what we get. And that's actually pretty cool. I'm going to say that that is cash. Moving on. We are running out of items. So we've got 1, 3. We have 4 items left, which isn't that bad. We'll do you next because I see what you are. I don't know who would need this or why, but it's a round pin socket outlet, 16 amp 3-pin switch. These don't even look like they would house an actual UK plug, so I'm not sure why they are a part of this. Now, get my trusty tool out to try not to stab myself. That would be the preferred outcome of this. Walk away without any injuries. Got some screws in there. It looks... So, as far as I'm aware, UK plugs are 3 prongs, and they're the only plugs in the world that are 3 prongs like this. This kind of shape. Because I think Australia's are a bit closer in and the slits. And then you've got, I think, somewhere in Asia, which is also very similar. I'm not an expert on plugs, don't get me wrong. However, that to me does not look like it's set for UK plug. But it doesn't even tell you what it's set for, actually. To avoid suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and small children, suitable only for indoor installations. Before starting any electrical work, always switch off at the mains. If in doubt, consult a qualified electrician. It's British, compliant with the latest British and European standards. CE approved. Oh, maybe. Wait, do I have a plug available? So I've got a European plug here. No, doesn't fit a European plug, which is bizarre. I've also got a UK plug. That's a UK plug. You see what I mean by I don't think it's... No, it doesn't. A UK plug doesn't also fit. What is this for? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody just comment below, please? And just let me know what plug this is for, because it doesn't fit a UK plug. And it doesn't fit a EU plug. But yet it's compliant with UK and EU regulations. So which country is this for? That's trash. Trash, trash, trash. Don't we have a box? We have a box of many things. We have a box of pool cleaning tablets. Let's find the English instructions. Prevents algae and increases the amount of... Huh? How does a tablet increase the amount of water? Prevents algae and increases the amount of water. Provide a constant chlorine dose. Reduce the amount of algicide and flocculant. You are... What? Hold on, let me get this. So there's a sticker currently over it. I need to read this properly. Come on. Oh, don't do that. It basically says... Reduce the amount of algicide and flocculant. You are us. Yeah, these... I guarantee these will not work. Also, you look on the front. Slower dissolving. Come on, focus. Slower dissolving. It's supposed to be dissolving. Tuncon pool cleaning tablets. Yeah, no, that's trash. And I will be disposing of those rather rapidly because I do not want what I would assume to be chlorine mimicking tablets in my house around my cat. So, next up we have another box. And this one is Motor rear cover HEPA post filter set. Motor rear cover HEPA post filter set. So you get a motor rear cover, you get a HEPA post filter, cyclone separation tool, and a spudger. What are you for? Are you for another pool? Did somebody try and order stuff for like a birthday party at a pool? Is this like just all one person's missing items? Well, you get a nice little nifty little tool. It's like a paddle, which I will keep to one side. I'm sure I'll find some use for that. We get a bit of plastic. And then we get whatever this is. Yep, okay. And you get what looks to be a cap of sorts. What is this for? Is this for a pool? There's no instructions. Who sets an item out without any instructions? That's trash. Absolutely trash. I'm not playing with that. There was no instructions. Got a nice little nifty tool though. Don't know what I would use it for, but I'll find a use. And last, but certainly not least, looks like a return package. I imagine this is some kind of leash, it looks like, maybe. It's in pieces. Let's see what it says. UK authorized representation. It doesn't actually tell you what it is. Wait, what? What is this? Is it? What? Is this supposed to be like a clothesline of sorts? You can put your clothes on there. You know what I mean? Like that hooks up to one side of the wall, then this goes on the other side of the wall, and then you just stretch it out. Well, that one's broken. Okay. And the third one in here is also working. What are these for? I'm going to say that they're trash unless I can find a use for them. Unless you can advise me below in the comments what that's actually for. Who knows? But that was the last item. Oh, no, it wasn't. Got 1mm 5-pin tactile switches. These look like little switches that go on some kind of device that you press. Let's have a look. Let's try and get one of them out. Yeah, it's literally just a little tactile switch. Which I imagine is used for phone repairs of sorts. Oh yeah, it clicks. Can you hear this? Oh, that's a nice click. Oh, I'm gonna say this one is cash, because I could sit and just click this and it would help with a lot of issues. But that is it. I will put the total of cash between trash down below. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to doing more of this. It's fun to see what people order. I can take this off now. It's fun to see what people look to order. And oh yes, yeah. Yeah, it's fun to see just random items more than anything. Like this box itself, I just don't know what some of it does. Hopefully you'll be able to tell me below. And I'm going to go and get rid of that shirt because I feel as though it was used in a crime. So as always, have a good one.